Sell them what they want. Give them what they need. Behind every sale, there's a why. I want to help you find it. Buying decisions are influenced by what people say they want and their deeper, often unacknowledged feelings. Understanding these hidden motivations can redefine your approach to marketing. I'm Dudley Peacock, a seasoned CMO with a broad and deep mastery of global strategic marketing and business development. This experience has been developed during my career of 31 years of entrepreneurial and other business exploits. I've navigated diverse business terrains across UK, Europe, USA, Canada, Australasia, Africa, and the Middle East, and I specialize in bridging cultural divides. When you partner with me, we won't just craft enduring legacies together, we'll ignite transformative growth for you and your business. Marketing is all about understanding your audience's desires. And to do this effectively, we need to look at them at two levels: the surface level of obvious wants and the deeper level of how the person wants to feel. Let's unpack each layer a bit. Starting with the obvious wants, when a customer or client sets out to buy something, there's usually a list of specific things they're looking for. Let's imagine someone shopping for a fitness tracker. What's on the checklist? They might want to tell the time, count the steps, monitor their heart rate, and they're all very tangible things, and maybe that's what they heard from their friends and even seen on advertising. People don't just want a list of specifications for objects, they also want this for services as well. Consider someone looking for a new dentist. They might have certain requirements, a clinic close to home, availability of evening appointments, or perhaps a dentist skilled in cosmetic procedures. These are direct, specific ones. And let's think about the more recreational choice, like going to the movies. Someone might want the latest action-packed blockbuster, a theater with comfortable reclining seats and somewhere that lets you pump your own butter onto your popcorn. Once again, these desires are upfront and clear. People usually know and can express their primary wants, but as marketers, it's our job to ensure that we're meeting these clear-cut expectations. But that's just the first step. Underneath, people's expressed wants lies deeper in the deeper realm of motivations and feelings. And these deeper motivations are very, very powerful. When your marketing message taps into them in an empathetic and authentic way, it's a win-win. You get more and more loyal customers, and the customers feel good because their lives are tangibly improved. So let's take a closer look at these underlying motivations. You might have heard of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. He first proposed this back in the 1940s. It's his way of explaining what motivates people. And it starts at the bottom and looks like a pyramid. He argued that the layers of needs are usually shown in such a way that physiological needs are at the bottom. These are needs like food, water, sleep, and they're the basic things that we need to survive. Just above these are safety needs. This is about feeling safe from physical harm, also about things like having a secure place to live and even financial security. Then we move up to belongingness and love needs. This level is about relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, family. It's about feeling loved and accepted by other people. Above that we have esteem needs, and this is about feeling good about yourself. It's things like achieving goals, getting recognition for your hard work, and feeling respected. At the very top of the pyramid, we get to self-actualization. This means becoming the best version of yourself. It's about realizing your potential and doing what fulfills you. When your product or service aligns with these deeper needs, it speaks to the heart of what someone's really seeking, whether it's a sense of belonging, validation, or a sense of safety. Now let's get back to our examples and see what the underlying motivations might be. With a fitness tracker, the surface wants were the things like counting steps, tracking sleep, monitoring heart rate. But let's think about what might be going on underneath the surface, using the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Belonging. Perhaps our consumer has seen friends share their achievements online. They want to join a community of fitness enthusiasts and share their milestones too. Self-actualization. It's not really about counting steps. It's the idea of being the kind of person who values health and fitness. Now to choosing a dentist. On the surface, practicalities, proximity, flexible hours, the kinds of procedures a person wants. But let's think more deeply. Again, the categories from the hierarchy of needs. Safety. Dental procedures can be nerve-wracking for many people. Will the dentist understand their anxieties? Is the clinic using modern equipment? Belonging, from the receptionist greeting to the dentist's chairside manner? Does the entire experience make them feel acknowledged and cared for? What about esteem? Beyond the dental health, it's also about confidence. Does the dentist help them achieve a smile that they can be proud to showcase? And finally, going to the movies. Initially, it's about entertainment, comfortable seats, buttery popcorn. But under the surface, we find needs for belonging, the shared experience of watching a movie or discussing plot twists afterwards is about being part of a shared moment. Esteem. Keeping up with the latest films can also have cultural currency. People feel good about being in the loop and having an opinion about the latest releases. Now, I've given you here a few ideas, but it takes a lot more work and research to uncover really what your own customers are looking for, both on the surface level and on a deeper emotional one. The key takeaway for you right now is that addressing their overt wants is just the starting point in marketing. By tapping in and resonating with people's deeper desires, we build genuine, lasting connections. And there's one more layer to think about, and this is critical. Every customer has an ideal version of their life, and quite often there's a gap between their current reality and this ideal version that they dream of. This gap or dissonance is a potent motivator to action. Well, let's stick this into Maslow's hierarchy and see how it can exhibit its own kind of dissonance. Let's start with physiological and safety needs, those basic needs. Perhaps a person has access to basic food, but they really want to eat more nutritious and often more expensive diet. Or perhaps someone does not feel safe in their current environment, or their financial situation is precarious. They want to feel safe and secure, but they don't. It's important to note that dissonance at these foundational levels is often more acute, and since they have to deal with survival, brands addressing these gaps have the opportunity not just to sell a product, but to make a profound, tangible difference in the quality of someone's life. And now that we move up the hierarchy, we can deal with even further and deeper, richer things like esteem and self-actualization. The dissonance here can be subtler but more deeply impactful. If people feel like they haven't become the person they thought they should be, or they're not living up to their values, then they're likely to be looking for other solutions that will help them meet their belongingness, their esteem, their self-actualization needs. To bridge that gap from really who they are and who they want to become. So take a moment now to think about your own organization. What do your customers say they want? What are those surface level, easily articulated desires? Then what are the deeper needs and motivations behind those desires? What's going on emotionally for them? And how do the offerings that you offer ease this dissonance between the kind of person that they are right now and the kind of person they really want to be? Now, let's be very clear. Marketing isn't about tricking or manipulating people. It's about understanding them. We're not pushing products or services onto customers that they don't want or need. We're recognizing the gap between where they are and where they want to be. That space in between is filled with powerful feelings, wishes, hopes, and sometimes even doubts and fears. Our role is offering something that doesn't just fill the shopping cart, but fills the gap. And by filling that gap, we're making a meaningful difference in someone's journey to their ideal self. Unlock the secrets to perfect marketing. Your journey through the depths of customer motivation has brought you here and to the threshold of true marketing mastery. Now imagine understanding your customer at such a profound level that every campaign, every strategy speaks directly to their soul. How transformative would that be for your business? Join me, Dudley Peacock, in our upcoming webinar where we'll delve deeper. Together, we'll decode understanding wants versus needs and the strategies to differentiate and cater for both wants and needs for optimal resonance. What about mastering Maslow's hierarchy? Practical approaches to connect your offering with every layer of the audience's desires and bridging the dissonance gaps so we can show and we will share tools and techniques how you can position you and your brand and your offering. Marketing is not just about selling. It's about connecting, resonating, and elevating. Register now and secure your seat for the Perfect Offer webinar. The magic happens when you not only sell what they want, but also give them what they deeply need. Take the next step and truly transform your approach to marketing. See you there.